It's so crazy because Samantha said that Takeoff was the main one who realized, set that, and tried to avoid the situation. He wasn't trying to jump in it and basically team up on J. Prince Jr. or none of that. So this is coming from the eyewitness, you guys. And I want to let y'all know, Offset, man, he done clicked up with the GDs, man. They done pulled up to J. Prince Jr.'s studio. It's over with now. I want y'all to pay attention to what's going on because the fingerprints was found on Migo Band's strap. Get away from him. Y'all gotta understand this, man. And J. Prince Jr. walked right back up in the bowling alley after this happened, man.
I mean, maybe he thought that it was gonna continue on. Maybe he thought that there was more intended.
They wanted to leave a scene before the people pulled up.
Right.
Y'all know when you leave a scene after something just happened, you're a potential witness. You're a potential suspect. And from what the lady said who was right there, she said that J. Prince Jr. and them hopped in the black Sprinter van. You feel me?
Yeah.
They didn't hop in the other cars that was trailing them on their way over there, man.
Right, but those ones are the safe ones. You know what I mean? Those are intended to be able to move fast, and I think they're made with a special material too to protect against anything that might be coming at it.
Like, I think it's a level 2 or level 3 plated. That's what I think. Yeah, because the windows on J. Prince Jr. truck, it like you can't even, like, if you grab a spark plug, it wouldn't even like bust the window out. Like, I want y'all to really take heed to this, man, and look at what's really going on, because it's people sitting back like, why would J. Prince Jr. and them even like get mad because the video circulated? The video circulated for one reason, because if the video never circulated, nobody would have known that J. Prince Jr. walked off like that and left that man right there.
There's gonna be a lot of videos that come up because you figure there's at least 40-ish people they say around, and then all the cameras from the businesses.
Yeah, but you gotta understand, the billers and bowler, that whole place, they got security cameras surrounded it.
Right, but they got them all day long, so all night long, as they were coming and going, they got cuts of everybody. Like a clear cut, not a panic cut like they would at the end.
And then one thing that they kept saying in the news, they said that why would they even keep bringing up a dice game, but the argument was about a basketball game?
I think I heard that it was a dice game, and then they were challenging.
They did a one-on-one after the dice game, and Quavo won. And dude got mad because Quavo won after the dice game. So people not sitting there looking like they was at the Billiards and Bowling. It's a whole arcade with the basketball. Like, you gotta understand, they thought that they can beat Quavo in the basketball all because of one thing. Because they thought that because he was drunk off the lean.
So you know, along the way, even if you thought that they were going to be there, you can even confirm if people actually put themselves in that place while they're there.
Checking in for goofies.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, because you can get sent up just by checking in. Them people you don't know, man. You only know the people you checking into. You don't know the people who they got in the background as their security. Who thirsty.
Right.
They ain't got no money.
Right. You go live on location, you just don't know who's watching you.
Real live, and they said that in Cam5th car, where they found one of the diamonds off Takeoff chain, man. And y'all gotta really pay attention to that, man, because if you find a diamond in the car, the diamond worth, it was a baguette. So you gotta really look at it. The baguette's worth more than the regular diamonds. The diamonds is going to determine where it came from. So if they got all of it did by a certain jeweler, you realize you gotta pay attention to it because it'll track back.
Right.
Everything's got a tracker to it.
Right.
And from what they saying is they pinged all the towers. And you gotta really look at the fact that when Lil Cam ran off and he came out of the bowling alley and J. Prince Jr. Jumped over to Takeoff, you realize, gotta pay attention to the fact that they pinged his iPhone, man. All the way from there to the, you feel me? To the car.
Yeah, I mean, technology is crazy. It can tell exactly where you are. It can see who's next to you, who's around you.
That's why look him, he mad right now because they got that man. They asked this man, do you want to be in PC or not? He said he want to be in population.
I mean, it is what it is, you know?
And we know for a fact that you really can't be in population if you know you got the Migos people behind you. This is Migos connection. And what they saying about the Rico indictment is sad because too many people going down for it. 14 people they realized got in that 62-page indictment, man.
I mean, they're going to find there's more people connected. And who's to say Little Cam, who's to say he's going to end up ratting on himself in there? Or what's going to be said, you know what I mean?
Yeah, Lil Cam was the main one who they said that he was the one who realized pulled the same move that he got caught with, the piece. Like, the same piece, man. He only had 2 more shells still in there, man. It was over with from that point. They already knew what happened. They said, why was your clip in, you feel me? Why was it only 2 left up in there?
Right. I mean, and they may end up even tying it with something else. There's a lot of times there's stuff that's cold and they're looking for pieces that go together, and it's just a matter of time through everything's run through the system, and then they start connecting the dots. It happens so often.
Yeah, but I sit back and look at it like, why would they even put themselves in this predicament?
Right.
And a lot of people don't think before they do certain things, but when it all boils down to it, you would sit there and look at it like, hold on. It was too many people there. Mike Prince, he didn't want to tell on Migo Bands. But Migo Bands already knew for a fact that once they come question him, he was telling on Lil Cam5th. That's the person who he was staring at.
Right.
That's the only person who really had the blicky.
I mean, they're going to know because they know what ultimately sent Takeoff up. You know, and when they match it together or whatever they're able to find, they're going to be able to figure everything out.
Yeah, that's why I sit back and I look at it. I be like, you know what? They better be cautious about the people that they keep around them because anybody could hear a conversation and be like, you know what? I'm finna go report this to the feds because they son Takeoff up. Even if they involved time.
I mean, that's the thing. What is everyone, or what's the line of you're going to protect yourself for? You know, at what cost will you protect yourself?
It should be by any means.
Right.
And if y'all feel that Takeoff was sent up by his own people, throw them Takeoff in the comment section, man. Let me know how y'all feel, man. And if y'all feel that he was set up by J. Prince Jr., throw them 999s in the comment section. I want y'all to really pay attention to this, man, because it's really a big thing that a lot of people sitting back looking at it like Takeoff is one of the ones that started the Migos, but Migo Bands was one of the ones who wanted to rap just like them. So you gotta understand that, and if y'all really go and really pay attention to the video, y'all see that it's chopped up. If y'all think the video chopped up, let me know.
I mean, there was a lot of, I saw it looked like it was a bit choppy, I thought, my own opinion.
Yeah, because if y'all pay attention, if y'all would have literally look at the video, look at the first 10 seconds of the video, you'll hear a squeaking noise. Some type of, you feel me? Like it all goes back to Quavo getting into it, and you hear Quavo voice, you hear Quavo instantly. Man, I ain't trying to play no basketball. People sat there and said that it wasn't over the basketball, but they said it was over basketball. So that goes to show that Takeoff, real life, was trying to protect Quavo. People know this.
Yeah, I mean, I heard that it was like Originally, I thought they were talking about a regular basketball game, but I guess they were talking about basketball in the arcade there at the alley. That's what I was like. I heard from a couple different people, and so at first though I'm thinking 2 in the morning, where are you gonna play basketball outside? Like, and then I'm like, oh, it makes a little more sense. Like, you know, you figure you're having your good time, and you're like, oh, I'll beat you at this basketball inside at the arcade. Like, you know what I mean? It makes a little bit more sense. But like at that hour, nothing. We all know nothing good happens at like hours like that. You know what I mean?
It's too many people with blickies.
Yep, too many people with blickies.
And they in the hood. Jay Prince Jr. and them real life sitting back like, we don't want Quavo and them to think it's sweet, but we gonna protect them to a certain extent.
Right. Everyone's ego's getting the best of them. No one's gonna back down because, God forbid they back down. That's not gonna happen.
Yeah, because you already know Migo Bands pulled out the blick. He instantly started blowing. He boom, 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 boom. The only reason he started blowing, he was blowing at Lil Cam. And Lil Cam sat there and said like, man, you almost hit me, boy. Like, real talk, man. Migo Bands was thinking Lil Cam was holding Takeoff up, y'all.
Yeah.
That's crazy. He didn't know that Lil Cam was trying to snatch the whole Migos pendant.
I mean, it's just crazy that you'd have someone so close to you, you know, not even thinking that that's going to be the one ultimately that sends you up.
Yeah.
He's right there next to him.
Yeah, like at the end of the day, he was looking him right in the eyes, man. And I always tell people, man, them people you grew up with, man, them the main ones. They love you, but they'll send you up, man, certain people, because they'll look at you like, hold on, I need what he got. You feel me? At the end of the day, we know for a fact that Migo Bands, he sat there and didn't even go to the funeral.
I mean, a lot of times there's a lot of jealousy and envy, and that's what ends up people do what they do because of it. Doesn't make sense. Yeah. But that's what ultimately ends up being the cause for them to, you know, do what they did.
Jay Prince Jr. got Takeoff name tattooed on his leg, man. Like, this goes to show, man, he's sending his condolences, but at the same time, man, it was your homie that sent them up.
I mean, that's the thing. Like, if you were part of it, and then you put something on you, I don't know what good that's gonna come of it. You know.
Like, all that's gonna do is show them that your appreciation of Takeoff, man. Like, real life, they put the memorial out there and everything. People sat back and said, like, hold on.
You know, it was the piece, and I guess, you know, some of the paperwork, they said that something along the lines that he had stole a car in California. But, you know, there hasn't been too much information about that other than the fact that we know that he was picked up with no bond. And, you know, he basically, the charge right now is gun possession, and because he has a felon. And that was the night that Takeoff was sent up. And they have it all on footage. Everybody knows exactly what happened. They can see that he was out there and he broke the, you know, the probation initially being out that late.
Jay Prince Jr., he stepped on a lot of people before Lil Cam real life got booked. Y'all got to pay attention to what's going on, because from what the DA saying, the DA real life, they put their finger on the main person who caused the situation. And I always tell y'all, when a person caused the situation, this is really going to affect everybody in the crowd, because you know how when something pop up, you have to really pay attention to it, because they son Duke up. Takeoff got hit up by one of Jay Prince Jr. Montaz affiliates.
Right.
People know this, and people sitting back looking like, hold on, I don't trust them like that, because they realize they treacherous.
Right. I mean, and you know, they were down there for a couple of weeks working on their project, trying to get it out there. So everybody knew they were out there. So there's who's to say
Lil Cam broke off house arrest just to go there, because How did he get caught with the piece?
Right. I mean, to me, the crazy part is that Lil Cam is 16. And so, like, all the stuff that goes back to 2018, his, like, Hayden tweets, he was, like, young. I mean, he's young now. So, 2018, you know, he was a bit younger. And who's to say he went out that night to break it and just do what he wanted to do, and that's it.
He wanted to real life. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. From what his cousin saying, man, they set that man up because he knew for a fact that they was gonna corner him off, and then Migo Bands made a mistake and hit him up.
Right.
They said his own crew hit him up. They said Lil Cam was the only one that instantly ran up behind him, tried to snatch the chain, and end up popping them at the same time.
Right. Now, if they're able to recover the piece,
they already did ballistics, though.
Right. But will they be able to tie it to other stuff? Because you know, a lot of times that's what happens.
If they had the same blick,
right,
for a long time, they had a blick for a long time. They've been in a whole bunch of drills, and they've been out there like real live, like going in on people. Like you see what happened with Duke, and from what they saying that the move that Lil Cam got caught with, it was tied to Duke the Jeweler.
I mean,
just crazy, man. Yeah. Breaking news, y'all, man. I want y'all to really pay attention to what's going on because Duke the Jeweler, man. R.I.P. to Duke the Jeweler, man, because they realized, set that and thought that it was sweet, man. It's justice for these boys, man. At the end of the day, I know for a fact that people sitting right here looking like, why would they even run up on Duke like that, though? They ran up on Duke because they wanted the jury bag. Yeah. But the reason why they ran up on Takeoff is because Lil Cam wanted to real life take that chain, man. He wanted that Migos pendant.
Right. And the thing is everybody be checking in exactly where they go, too.
Quavo don't like the fact that they didn't real life shout Takeoff out. You know, they ain't shout him out like they were supposed to, man. At the end of the day, we know for a fact there's too many people sitting back like it could have easily been avoided. It's either you gonna allow it or avoid it.
Right. I mean, he definitely wanted to leave earlier in the night. And so makes you wonder, like, if he left early in the night, would it have been a different situation? Would it have happened outside? Like, was this still gonna happen? You know, but he didn't end up leaving early. They ended up staying longer, and resulting he, got sent up that night.
Everybody was you feel me? It was a lot of people there, and only people who was in that vicinity could basically identify Migo Bands, and they can really look at the fact like J. Prince Jr. was in the midst of everything. He was in the middle of the crowd. Like on phone there, man, I want y'all to really pay attention to what's going on.
I mean, the thing is currently what we know is that they picked up Lil Cam based upon him violating his probation initially. And then from there, he was arrested for illegal possession of carrying a piece. Somewhere along in the paperwork, it also mentioned that there was a stolen vehicle and something to do with in California, but that's just something that was heard, not 100% sure on that part. But we know that Lil Cam's been hating on him since 2018. I mean, they had a lot of tweets that had resurfaced, so it shows there was a lot of animosity going back for the last couple of years.
Yeah, and they said that he was booked for felony possession. This goes to show y'all, man. And I always tell y'all, man, y'all in the streets, man, be cautious of the things that you do, man, because your own homies could be the one that rat you out in real life. Look at you like you gonna snitch on the whole mob ties. I want y'all to really look at this, man. Take heed to this because everybody know for a fact that he was already on house arrest. It ain't no coincidence that he was out that late and he knew that he had to be in the crib at a certain time. He realized, went out there And from what they saying, look, listen to this, y'all. They saying that this man went out there because he wanted to real live take off chain, man.
I mean, the one thing is though, is we know he was picked up without bond, and so one of the things that they're hoping for is that, you know, a lot of times these arrests, they lead to the incriminating, you know, information, or they end up talking and they one way or another brag or discuss what's happened with cellmates, and before you realize it, they end up ratting on themselves. And so it's just a matter of time. Like, they got him in there, they're keeping him in there, they're not going to let him out, and we don't know. I mean, obviously there's no facts that he has the piece that they're looking for, but who's to say what he's going to say, what he did with it, you know, because they'll be looking for that next.
Yeah, and this goes to show that a lot of people sit back and don't really, some people don't want to look at this from a certain perspective, but you have to be mindful of what happened to Takeoff. Takeoff was one of the main ones who real life was sitting there looking like, okay, these people real life, they trying to gang up on Quavo, so let me walk over them. Let me see what's going on. Let me see if these people real life you feel me, gon' try to jump on Quavo. But it turned around. Migo Bands instantly, he up moved. Once he up moved, he instantly, only reason he was doing that is because he saw Lil Cam pull out the piece. Y'all really gotta look at that, man. If you in the streets, you know ain't nobody finna pull out a piece if they not finna use it. That's why he ran up on the back of Takeoff after he walked so many feet above him.
Right. I mean, the thing is it's all gonna be seen on the footage, you know, and obviously the footage that was picked up by, you know, the HPD isn't gonna be shared openly until the time comes with the case. I mean, there's no way of saying or knowing exactly what else they have on Lil Cam, because at the end of the day, they just put down what they have him for, and it's going to be a matter of time that they're trying to work with the information that they already know and feeding it to see what else they can get out of him.
Yeah, because a lot of people sit back and they sit there and say, like, hold on, I'm not finna let this man come out here and real life have all these chains on and real life. I already don't like these, man. This is what Lil Cam was saying, y'all. And y'all gotta understand the video footage, it has audio. And you gotta really understand that they know everything that was going on that happened, even though the footage was chopped up.
I mean, there's footage from different angles and different areas too, so they're gonna pick up a lot of different sounds as well. Figure on the way out, ahead of time, afterwards, and everything will be able to, you know, hopefully piece together to get justice.
Yeah, because everything that,
you know, they have found, you know, initially, you know, they had picked him up, I guess, for breaking the his probation, being out late, and then from there,
I want to let y'all know one thing, man. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel. If you rocking with Takeoff, man, hey, throw them Takeoff down in the comment section. Throw them Migos down in the comment section. I want to let y'all know Migo Bands just spoke out to the DA. He just let the DA know that he real life didn't get a clear view of what was really going on. All he knew was the dude with the yellow hoodie was Lil Cam, and he had the blicky out. I want y'all to pay attention to what's going on, because the family, man, they so sad right now. They looking at this like, hold on, don't they got footage from the bowling alley? Don't they got footage from all the angles that, in all actual reality, they didn't care about his family when they real life was right there aiming at him. They didn't care about his kids, if he had kids. They didn't care about nobody that real life got basically they own, you feel me? Come on. They supposed to have a thought about that before they sunk that man up, man. This is why I say this is a revolving door, and people can't seem to not send each other up. You get into it with a person over something petty, and this been going on for the last couple years. You get into it with somebody for something petty, it just blow all out of proportion, as if y'all real life got into some deep stuff that couldn't been avoided. No.
Yeah, I mean, people really need, sometimes you just gotta let stuff go, you know, because it ends up turning into a bigger thing, and then before you realize it, he loses any future. Not only him though, like you said, his kids, his family, his whole entire, like, he's not just who we know him, he has his own family, you know what I mean? He has his own family, people that look at him as they've known him for years, not who he is now.
Yeah, they know Takeoff for Takeoff, but you gotta understand, Takeoff was somebody else before he started rapping, and there's people out there who real life want justice for him, but it's a lot of people who didn't speak up for him, but they was in his corner. That's why I say, you can't be having these people around y'all, man, and y'all real life don't know the intentions. Like, it's sad because Quavo sat there and could have avoided all that, man, and this is coming straight from Houston, and from what the paperwork saying, you guys, these people real life, it was orchestrated, man. They sat there and played, like, literally had the dice game, came out of it, and they cornered them off. They boxed them in.
I mean, they had, like, the thing is they were watching. That's the one thing that you see with all the things that go on. Like, people are watching for a while. You know, they're watching the moves that you make, and they know exactly what happened, you know. And even though at the end of the day, there's all the security, because we know it was a busy place, you can't change, like, you can't go in the footage and just erase what happened. Like, it happened, you know what I mean? You can see every single thing that happened, but it doesn't change. You can't change what happened. All the facts will be shown. Yeah,
because if anything was altered or any, like, unidentified witnesses that was brought forth, this stuff gonna be in the paperwork, you guys. And when I say you guys, I mean y'all. Hey, I want y'all to really pay attention to what's going on, man, because it could be anybody, man. This could have been your family, man. Takeoff was somebody who had money but didn't have the proper security to protect him. This is sad, y'all. I want y'all to really look at this, man, and take heed to this.
I mean, and then you wonder, like, should people not just have that protection, should be wearing protection? You know what I mean? Like, that's the thing with all the stuff that's going on. I don't find it common to hear people be wearing vests or anything like that to protect them. You know, that would be an extra.
A level 2.
Right, something.
Level 3. Even a level 1, just so that you can protect yourself.
Right, just anything, along with having extra eyes for you, but you also put yourself in situations where there's a lot of people you don't necessarily know. You don't know what's going to happen.
Yeah, and this is a result of people not communicating. You have to communicate, because if you don't communicate in certain situations, it will end up to the point where people realize, like, getting sent up or people falling out. You feel me? All because of one mistake that somebody made. It could have been fixed, but who's to say? You can't think for nobody else.
No, and you can't go back and change anything either.
No, at the end of the day, we know this. One thing that we know is it was more than one person who realized basically corner Takeoff off. Once they cornered him off, it was over with. They said, look, Cam locked up right now. They said that they picked him up in 5th Ward. All of it is cap. Look, Cam ain't locked up. That he was on the house arrest ankle monitor. It's all cap, since everybody always saying on what's cap and what's not. Do your research. Everything that you see ain't always what it is.
Yeah, I mean, he's just still at home right now. He's got the ankle bracelet on, which means they're monitoring where he's at. There's no way for him to leave. We know you can't cut that off. That's not a temporary thing. That's on there. And so we know that they're well aware of where he is. He's not going to be able to go very far with that. if he does, he got a couple minutes until they're over you with the chopper. You know what I mean?
And this just goes back to what the DA just said. Y'all got to pay attention to one thing. The feds ain't put that out there that they locked him up for no Takeoff. So I just want to let the air be clear right now. Jay Prince Jr. is being investigated. That's it and that's all. Him and his whole mob ties organization, because they look at that as if they real live in the streets.
Right. I mean, we know that there's a lot of different scenarios where he seems to stay around this drama and the stuff that's been going on. So, you know, although that they're investigating him for this, there's also other things that are going on. And as we know, like, you know, you go back and forth about certain things, a lot of times you find that pieces are tied together and they end up, you know,
connected in the end. Yeah. And this what brings it to, like, RIP Takeoff, RIP everybody that was lost behind this, man, because they said that it was 2 people who got sent up behind this Takeoff situation. And I want everybody to know, our condolences out go to the family. Yeah. Like, real talk. Like, at the end of the day, we know a lot of people thirsty, a lot of people scrambling, trying to make some bread or whatever, but he was on house arrest. Yeah. All he did was violate that. Right. And then literally they came and reinstated it and fixed the ban.
Right. And it's easy to tell where you go because they have the trackers in those instantly, and you know. Yeah,
he really can't leave too far because the parole officer comes twice a week.
And I'm sure that they're watching him even further because of who he is, and they're gonna try to make an example out of him. You know, a lot of times when it's like a name of somebody, they try to make an example so that people don't try to follow in their steps. And
they're gonna make an example because they said that he was authorized to be outside that day. He was authorized to be outside that day that happened to Takeoff on Halloween. They said he was only authorized to be out from 7 to 7.
Right.
So the situation happened with Yellow Hoodie, Purple V-Long, Chucky Bushwick Doll, and Migo Bands and Mike Prince and them. Y'all know for a fact that man wasn't supposed to be outside.
Right.